We've got our Digipath plugged in now. Solid green light's what we want to see. We know that the other end's talking to us, so we've got dial tone here. Keeping in mind, if the customer has an ADSL service in the house, we most likely would have to put an ADSL filter in there as well. So from this end, it's all looking good. We can push all this back now, start plugging in our IQ. All we need to do is plug our component lead straight in. So we match up the colours, green to green, blue to blue, red to red. Keeping in mind, on a lot of leads, you'll get two red connectors. Just make sure you identify which one's the audio and which one's the picture. More often than not, the red audio is next to the white audio, so you can use that as a rough guide, but always confirm before you slide things back, because again, you don't want to have to be pulling all this out just to change one lead. Now we get to the fun part. All right, all we have to do now is plug in the box, make sure our Digipath is responding, and ring up and get a box hit. So, put our stuff out the way. We've got all our leads run back here. We've got our SCART to component plugged in, but we have to change the settings on the box. So we've got to make sure it's not in composite. We actually change it to component. The default setting on all the boxes is in composite. So we've got to change that, but we're ready to plug in. Now I've confirmed with the customer we're going to put it on top of the DVD, although it's not recommended because we do want the box to have about 10 centimetres of space for air circulation. But in this case, given where we're going, the best spot probably is up here. Plug in our coaxial cables, plug in our SCART lead, power it up, Digipath, then we can make a phone call once we've done our download. And we open up this. Now in every box, you will get a quick start guide. This is essential that it's to be filled out. Otherwise the customer has nothing to refer to when you're left, and then you're going to get a phone call, either a damage complaint or a service call, just to explain to the customer how to turn the TV on. It's very important you fill out the back page here. So now we just have to plug it all together. We set our box up here. It's important you don't power this box up and then move it around. It's got a hard drive inside that's spinning, and if it's powered up and you start moving it around, you're going to scratch it, which is going to cause problems down the line. So don't power it up until everything's plugged in and you're ready to go. So we'll put in our two coaxials, making sure you only tighten the ones on the box end, hand tight. Not like the wall where we use the torque wrench. These ones are just to be hand tight so you don't spin the barrel inside the box. Okay, so now we've powered up our IQ. We've plugged in on composite to the TV on the AV channel, which we've brought up now. So you can see the help channel, but we're not getting any audio yet because the audio is plugged into component. So what we need to do now is put our batteries in our remote. These are really good batteries, they last forever. So make sure the customer knows they've got good ones. Now all we need to do, as I said earlier, is change the settings from composite to component. It's very easy. We just go into our setup menu. We go into system setup, which is number 4. System setup, advanced settings, picture settings. In this case, the customer has a widescreen TV, so we change the format from 4:3 to 16:9. And we're going to change the video output from composite to component, or from PAL to YUV. Once we've done that, essential you save the settings, otherwise it just goes straight back to the default setting. Now that we've done that, we can now change our TV channel to component. Because our lead's plugged in, we'll get sound and picture.